Who says you need to buy a guitar?
Find some of this music until you're 15, 16, 17 is because you don't make the kind of relationships with people that you have to have so that they can go, I want to show you something. Great music that is not in the mainstream needs a host, someone to bring you into the fold and go, that's Jimi Hendrix, that's Stevie Ray Vaughan right there, that's Robert Cray, check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Robert Cray.
Good afternoon. Thanks for being here. Time makes two love, makes them more than friends. Time makes true love more than just pretend. Makes you count the nights and the moments we're apart. Time will heal your trouble when you got the blues. Heal the burning heartache, put you right back in the groove. But time will take its toll on you if you don't play it smart. Because time makes two, it takes two to heal a broken heart.
Hey, Mr. Scott. Hi, Ms. Hatnikov. This is Jessica Kong. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everything over the past few years. Euro Club has been amazing, and I'll never forget my grade 9 art class, so thank you for that, and good luck. Thank
Hi,
you.
Mr. Scott.
Hi, Ms. Atnikov.
Thank you for all the opportunities you've given us, and we've really enjoyed all of your classes.
And we're going to miss you guys so much next year, and thank you for all the good experiences that you've given us in the art department.
He's weird, but weird is good, so you know. Yeah,
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. He's a good teacher. I am giving Scott some credit. I mean,
Some.
credit.
Some.
Okay, you find a lot of credit.
There
That makes you happy, Mr. Scott. Mr. Scott and Ms. Atnikov, they've really helped me spark my interest in art. I'd like to thank them because they gave me a lot of opportunities to like go out there and make art and and show people my art. And yeah, they're great people.
He talks a lot. I don't know. I just hear a lot of things about like chickens and making a lot of them and like
And
a lot of like
Paris.
princes and apparently like a lot of like perception. Like I don't know. Like focal length. I still don't know what that is. But, Mr. Scott.
he's kind of nuts, but that's okay because I'm nuts too, and he totally understands me to a certain point where he looks at my art and he's like, wow, that's pretty dark, and I'm just like, yeah, it's pretty dark. So like basically he's a pretty good outgoing teacher, and like, oh man, he's pretty artistic and stuff, and he's an interesting teacher, and I definitely will miss him after graduation.
I think that he is quite a fantastic teacher, and he has a lot of really, really good stories to tell because I really like stories, and he's like, have a story, and it takes up a lot of the class, but that's okay because, yeah.
You're leaving! Oh my god, I really hope to see you soon. I don't know when, but I'll see you soon. Bye!
Thank you, Mr. Scott. Thank you, Mr. Scott and Ms. Sandokoff. Thank you, Mr. Scott and Ms. Sandokoff.
Mr. Scott and Mrs. Sandokoff.
My contention is that creativity now is as important in education as literacy, and we should treat it with the same status. What these things have in common is that kids will take a chance. You know, if they don't know, they'll have a go. Am I right? They're not frightened of being wrong. Now, I don't mean to say that being wrong is the same thing as being creative. What we do know is, if you're not prepared to be wrong, you'll never come up with anything original. If you're not prepared to be wrong. And by the time they get to be adults, most kids have lost that capacity. They have become frightened of being wrong. And we run our companies this, by the way. We stigmatize mistakes. And we're now running national education systems where mistakes are the worst thing you can make. And the result is that we are educating people out of their creative capacities.
Thank you very much.
Initially, I wanted to be an architect. And then I got into my first band about that same time. I was thinking about, you know, taking all the mechanical drawing classes. And, but then I got into a band, and it was too cool, you know.
In fact, creativity, which I define as the process of having original ideas that have value, more often than not, comes about through the interaction of different disciplinary ways of seeing things.
So imagine you're standing on a street anywhere in America, and a Japanese man comes up to you and says, excuse me, what is the name of this block? And you say, I'm sorry, well, this is Oak Street, that's Elm Street, this is 26th, that's 27th. He says, okay, but what is the name of that block? And you say, well, blocks don't have names. Streets have names. Blocks are just the unnamed spaces in between streets. He leaves a little confused and disappointed. So now imagine you're standing on a street anywhere in Japan. You turn to a person next to you and say, excuse me, what is the name of this street? And they say, oh, well, that's block 17 and this is block 16. And you say, okay, but what is the name of this street? And they say, well, streets don't have names. Blocks have names. Just look at Google Maps here. There's block 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All of these blocks have names, and the streets are just the unnamed spaces in between the blocks.
Mr. Scott, Ms. Anikoff. I hope you enjoyed all of that. I'm outside. I'm sorry. I'm squinting. Well, I mean, that's not really... Anyways, thank you so much for everything you've done. I can't really express how much I'm grateful for everything. But yeah, we'll definitely miss you here at Charles Best, although I'm graduating. And thank you so much. Mr. Scott, thank you for everything you've taught me, everything you've done. You know, I've been in a lot of your classes except for photography, which I regret not taking. Yeah, thank you. Ms. Anikoff, fortunately, I wasn't able to take a few classes with you. I took Art 12 in hopes that I'd get you as a teacher, but that's alright. I still thank you for everything you've done and how much we talked with the passing bys, and it's great. Thank you to you both, and yeah, I guess goodbye, but not, because I'm getting you that Porsche.